Getting Jonah Hex was only the beginning. The League forming then was to be one of many. It inspired a new era. For almost 1,000 years, the League of Shadows ran on mental and physical training. Perhaps we had been wrong. Perhaps the incorporation of unique individuals could propel our mission and purpose all the further. Just as now, however, recruits need to be tested.
Those raps make you look like one of those things from Egypt.
You mean a mummy?
Mommy? You mean they only wrapped up women when they died?
No, that's mum. Mummies are them corpses wrapped up with pharaonic curses placed on them. Cyrus, our friend has a wealth of vocabulary, doesn't he?
Not my fault you peacocks from across the seas don't know how to speak right.
Well, the gift of gab that you Americans have quite bastardized was given to you by us. The language you speak is called English, after all.
You realize I could put a bullet right through that rap forehead of yours, right?
Mr. Hex, I should probably warn you that Mr. Griffin is a killer of renown himself.
More of a thief than a murderer, but one does indulge when they can get away with it.
There wouldn't have to be a bounty on you, would there?
Oh, yeah. What a wanted poster that would look like, yeah? Have you seen this man? The one with no face?
Mr. Griffin is reformed, much like yourself.
Who said anything about being reformed?
Ex-Confederate rebel officer hated as much by his own ex-compatriots as well as the victors of the war between the states, who has now killed more of his side's former soldiers than Jesse James has those who supported the Union.
You know nothing about it.
Bless us with the story, then. It is a long train ride to New York, and I do enjoy these Western tales.
There's nothing to tell.
Oh, I highly doubt that. You country bumpkins always have a yarn to spin. With how you became such a good tracker. Start there.
When I was 5, my pa sold me to an Apache tribe as chattel.
Slavery, but
To the natives, skin color didn't matter. My pa needed booze money, and the Apache needed a worker. The Apache taught me everything they knew about how to track prey, and, when the army types came through breaking treaties, how to hunt humans. When the Kiowa raided their camp, they took me. I continued my training with them, and honed the craft.
Sounds absolutely wonderful. I can see they left their mark of savagery on you.
That's exactly what happened. I got into a ritual fight with one of the braves. When he cheated, I ended it with a bowie knife. After that, they put a tomahawk blade over the fire and pressed it to my face.
So the wound isn't from the war?
That's a myth the papers tell.
Okay, forgive my ignorance of the politics of former colonies, but how is it that a man who was once a slave goes on to fight for the side seeking to preserve it?
Slavery cuts many ways. Something in me wasn't comfortable with the idea of a bunch of people wanting to leave a country, but being forced to stay so you can pay a tax stuck on me as bad all the same.
You're equating the unification of the country with slavery.
What do you call it when a master is forcing you to stay in his house and work for him when you don't want to?
One might consider it being part of a country that you can walk out of whenever you want. But what do I know? I'm only from the last country you shafted when you didn't want to pay taxes.
So you joined the rebel cause in the war against the states. What happened next?
They made me an officer.
Ha!
And I led some scouting parties and some raids against convoys leading to some of the larger armies' bigger victories.
Yeah, regular hero, you.
That changed in '63 when Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. It changed things for me. When so many I fought for and with were upset with the people that should be free, I realized I had my priorities in the wrong place.
Is that when you betrayed your unit?
Betrayed your unit? Wild West Benedict Arnold, I see.
I didn't betray anybody. I respected my men's decision to continue to fight. I left them in a camp, safe distance away from the Union lines, and snuck into Fort Charlotte to surrender myself to the captain in person. Found him in his bedroom asleep.
Sneaking in seems brazen.
I was trying to make the point that I wasn't surrendering out of weakness.
There's the American arrogance again. I was so bloody missing it.
I'm sure that went over splendidly.
It didn't. I refused to give up my men. But that didn't matter none. They used the mud on my boots, of all things, to determine where I came from. They ambushed my boys and brought them to the fort too. Not long after that, I found a tunnel under my cell. To make up for the mistake of getting my brothers in arms caught, I worked out a way to use it to bring them to freedom. My friend, Jeb Turnbull, helped me to convince them that I was telling the truth. So one night, they made their escape, with me leading them.
For being called traitor by your friends, none of this strikes me as being treasonous towards them.
That Yank commander set the tunnel up as a trap. He gunned us down like dogs. Even good old Jeb. Those that survived left me for dead as they ran into the trees.
War. Evil on all sides, and justice decided by the victor.
Yeah, it is. That idiot commander never checked to see if I was dead. He also forgot how easy it was for me to break in the first time. After throttling him, I burned the fort down. Didn't matter. The few men that survived on both sides spread the word that I was a murderous traitor who killed those he surrendered to and got killed those he called friend.
Those in the Orient have a word for it, mate. Karma.
I'm getting tired of your snide remarks, partner.
Yeah, well, I'll be sure not to test your patience any longer, mate, but one more question. Exactly what skill sets do you bring to the table? Man trained by savages is hardly an asset to a group of gentlemen of unique abilities, like myself.
Those people you call savage were more cultured than most of the men I've ever been hired to hunt down. Seems like the civilized world you're part of breeds a whole kind of savage that will make this world a real nasty place one day.
One could say, dear sir, that you have already been to Gotham if you were able to speak so jaded. Did someone miss the train?
Nope. We're about to get robbed.
Dear me, that's brazen, isn't it? A whole train?
Must be carrying something valuable. Gold, keep your head down. And you. If you get naked in front of me again, I'll shoot at that seat aiming low. I don't know what I'll hit, but could make urinating real interesting.
Oh, I would never dream of stealing your thunder. Go ahead and do that thing you do. When should I get involved? After the first innocent death, or the second?
Hands up! Drop 'em and get struck right between the eyes.
Come with me, little missy.
Help me, please!
Keep your trap shut and let the men talk.
We're only here for one thing. If he turns himself over, this sweet thing doesn't end up in an early grave. So Jonah Hex, what do you say? Her life for yours.
After something indeed. You are a very popular man, Mr. X.
You have no idea. You two peckerheads want me? Well, here I am. But tell me first, who'll be trying to send me to the Undertaker today?
You know who. Quentin Turnbull heard you be on this train. He wanted to make sure the Yanks you boarded with joined you in the afterlife.
Cyrus, I do believe he's talking about us. Should I, dress for the occasion?
What's with you European types always wanting to show off your nakedness?
To be fair, Mr. X, everything seen will be in your imagination.
Who you talking to, Hex?
No one that matters. Let the girl go, and we'll draw like men.
You must think we're fools. The only courtesy you'll get is what's already been given. Now draw!
If you say so.
Oh my!
You all right, ma'am?
Sir, how did you...
Go ahead and take your seat. The crew will be down soon to clean up this mess.
Did they say your name was Jonah Hex?
They did.
And are you?
Since the day I was born.
For my life, I am thankful. But your sins are unforgivable.
Well, she should be quite ashamed of herself.
Happens all the time.
You know, I could teach you some manners. I have lots of fun with the ladies in my alternate form.
One rap comes off, and I'll make good on that threat. Go ahead and test me.
Mr. Hex, did they say the name Quentin Turnbull?
They did?
Any relation to your friend?
Yep, that's Jeb's father. He's been putting his own bounty on my head for years.
Well, at least you'll have peace from his assassins in Gotham.
Peace in Gotham? Now that's amusing.